Incredible, shocking new videos coming from the city of Palmyra inside of Syria by the Syrian military forces as they have just made significant headway and have uncovered an ISIS headquarters in that city. And what they have discovered is shocking. They discovered passports from Saudi Arabia and Tunisia, German-made state-of-the-art hospital equipment, Turkish medical supplies, homemade explosives with components directly from Saudi Arabia with the Saudi Arabian logo on them, AK-47s and munitions from Saudi Arabia that had been previously bought from them from Yugoslavia, as well as military uniforms from Turkey and Saudi Arabia. In this war of terror against ISIS, the United States allies are Turkey, are Saudi Arabia, are Germany. And here you see ISIS with all of the supplies from this country in their headquarters in this city of Palmyra. This is huge breaking news and evidence that has been provided by the Syrian military that shows you what the war on terror is really all about. Shouts out to the Syrian girl. Her video on this analysis, which I found first, will be in the description below. But talking just about this latest new evidence showing how U.S. allies provided ISIS with all the supplies that it's been using against Bashar al-Assad. There's a new incredible article, new information coming from inside of the White House showing how Secretary of State John Kerry was actually the main proponent campaigning to send cruise missiles and bomb Bashar al-Assad in February of 2013. And according to information from inside of the White House, it was Barack Obama who said no. They cannot just bomb Bashar al-Assad, overthrow their government, as al-Nusra Front, which is another alliance of al-Qaeda inside of Syria, were in a dominant position to take over Syria. John Kerry wanted this to happen. Barack Obama did not, saying that it would complicate geopolitical positions. And of course, because what this article does not mention was the very fact that the Russian naval forces have set up a missile defense shield around Syria as the United States was going to actually bomb Syria, bomb Bashar al-Assad and overthrow him and let ISIS and al-Nusra have control of all of that country. Now, it's important to note, it's because of the Russians, it's because of no support by the public at all to get into another war that Barack Obama did not bomb Syria. But at that time, Obama decided to use an underhanded tactic by signing a secret presidential finding in May of 2013 for a covert CIA operation, the objective of which was to provide enough support to the rebels so they wouldn't lose. Now, of course, the Washington Post reports that the CIA at this time was ramping up covert training programs for moderate rebels, moderate Syrian rebels, but with new documents that have been recently declassified. It shows through the federal lawsuit revealing that the U.S. government viewed ISIS in 2012 as a desirable presence in eastern Syria, and that they should be supported in order to isolate the Syrian regime. The United States and the CIA, with Saudi Arabia, with Turkey, and now Germany, have been supplying, funding, and training ISIS, our very worst enemy that we are facing in the West. This is breakthrough, important news. And why does this happen? Obviously, money pays for everything. Huge rifts geopolitically, but we could see Saudi Arabia, what you just saw, the military supplies, the weapons, the explosives coming into the hands of ISIS. They get their weapons through the State Department. When Hillary Clinton was receiving donations from Saudi Arabia through her private foundation, she sold Saudi Arabia a ton of weapons. There's even released emails showing her celebrating the fact that they have just sold all these arms to Saudi Arabia, which shows how Saudi Arabia pretty much bribed Secretary Clinton. Now, again, United States is somehow entangled with Saudi Arabia. We are supporting them when they are committing huge atrocities, horrible war crimes inside of Yemen. On the news that they're going to be beheading 3 teenagers just this Friday alone. Saudi Arabia, a despotic, authoritarian regime, some who have beheaded more people than ISIS, is in our corner in this fight, which is extremely complex. This is just some of the new evidence provided here for you today. Breaking news, breaking video. Share this with your friends so you can get a full picture of what's happening geopolitically, because the war on terror is really a war on you. There's other developments happening right now with Russia and China coordinating foreign policy, working together. Putin has just ordered the withdrawal of troops from Syria, which we will get into in a full analysis in the next video. So subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for supporting, donating, financing this free, independent news organization run for you and by you. Subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching. YouTube.com/We Are Change.